It's Lisa back with Bell 51 and a little bit of an explanation about what microneedling is. So a lot of people are like haven't heard of it at all, or they're really confused about like what the benefits could be for them. So microneedling in general is based off the principle that these tiny pricks in the skin can help to an injury can help to recreate collagen in the skin and rebuild it back to its original consistency, tautness, firmness. So I am an advocate of this. I used this one time and literally I had like wrinkles on my forehead and you could see them. They weren't crazy wrinkles, but I used it one time and you could literally see the difference like right after one use. So I am such an advocate of this product. And this was back in the day. So I first started using micro rollers, microneedling rollers, and you can put various various strength and pressure on your skin. And I've heard a lot of people talk about having really negative or adverse effects from them pushing too hard on their skin, not knowing what they're doing. And this is a really good way to regulate it. You just set the length of the needle, which depends on, what you actually want to do. And I'll actually post a grid of what I suggest for whatever specific skin woe you have. So for example, I would use set this to 2, if I was going to work on my stretch marks, which I am going to be working on, especially on my knees. I grew really tall, went from like 5'4" to 5'8" in 1 year, which is really crazy. And so I really am in love with this product in microneedling. So how much does it usually cost? It usually costs somewhere around $500 to go to a session at a dermatologist. If you go to an esthetician, maybe they'll charge you somewhere around $200 or $100 per session. And that is really good pricing for what it does, because there are people who really will use, for example, the highest setting, and they'll go in. There's sometimes some people will have bleeding. There'll be other types of things that happen, and they'll get one every month. What I suggest is to use a moderate length of your needle, meaning turning this to maybe around 1 inch. Not 1 inch, 1 millimeter. Okay, so let's get into a little bit of the safety of using this. I think I talked about it or brushed by it a little bit, but you don't have to put pressure on with this one. You can literally apply it to the skin and let it go to work, because it does go to work on its own. I will be posting a slow motion kind of like GIF with this. You guys can see how it works, but it basically pulsates up and down like this, so that you don't have to be concerned about it. Microneedle rolling or derma rollers, you have to put the pressure on yourself, and it causes like all types of issues, but it gives you that glow. It is crazy, the glow that it gives you. Anyway, so you should not be bleeding. You should not be putting extra crazy pressure on your skin. And it literally will look maybe a little bit red when you're done. And it'll go away probably within 30 minutes to an hour. There's really literally no downtime with this. So, you can even use it right before you go out. You could use it at night. It's not like you have to segregate a specific time of the day so that you can do your treatments. Unless you have your skin routine, which is great. A little bit of fun facts: you can use it anywhere. You can use it on your face. You can use it on your body. It is great for everything, especially if you're concerned about like having like a new kind of skin, like a new tightness, specifically for new mommies. I think this works wonders on stretch marks. It not only fades them, but helps to promote the collagen and makes it a little bit tighter within the stomach. So, and I know that it's like sometimes people have stretch marks, some people don't, some people have loose skin, but it is just so great for that. Really great for keloids. Awesome for keloids. It helps to reduce the size of them so they become more flat. They don't always go away, but they definitely flatten out, and they are not as, obtrusive. As someone who keloids personally, I've definitely used it on my keloids. So efficacy, that's one thing that I actually wanted to touch on. People are always like, well, how long does it take to work? And I'm literally next day. I love this product. I woke up, I had a glow the first time I used it. And if you don't see like a glow right away, I don't know what's going on, what you're doing wrong, because this literally gives you a glow immediately. Some of the longer term effects, like reducing like scarring and keloids, takes a couple of weeks, but you do see it. You definitely do see it. The deeper the needle that it goes, meaning the millimeters you choose on here, and the type of needle you use, meaning that the 36 needles that we sent you and the 5D for everyday use, you're just gonna see something. It's just like, it's gonna be wonderful. And you guys will see that video soon, so it'll be something great to be able to share with you. I think that might be it for now, but if anyone has any more questions about the pros and cons of microneedling, I really don't see that many cons. I will give you guys a 90-day guarantee on this, meaning that you have 90 days to send this back. You should see results immediately. But I'm gonna give you 90 days in case you're working on stretch marks or working on, you know, anything specific. Send it back. I love this product so freaking much. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. This is Lisa with Bell 51. This is the JUA-85. All my 80s babies, stand up. All right, bye guys.